Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on a Wednesday night. Are y'all sure the Almighty didn't send a lightning bolt down, take out those Guidestones last night or early this morning? It's about 4 a.m. local time here. More about that in a minute here. I'm going to talk about that. Y'all know I am. But first, this story kind of bypassed me. Now, this story was published in the Daily Mail yesterday. Might have been the day before. Might have been yesterday. But the man who occupies the White House currently has allowed 5 million barrels of oil from the United States Strategic Reserve supply to be shipped abroad. Now, he's claimed that they'd be released to help lower soaring gas prices and bring relief to pain at the pump. Really? I mean, come on. This is the largest ever release of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserves. Now, he made this announcement back in May, it looks like. In June, more than 5 million barrels were exported to Europe, Asia, despite the record high gas prices in the United States. I don't have the words, y'all. I just don't have the words. Phillips 66 shipped about 470,000 barrels of crude from Texas to Italy. Cargoes of oil were also sent to the Netherlands, India, and China. And more will leave Louisiana this month. As we speak, I'm sure. I mean, again, I don't have the words other than deliberate destruction. How's that supposed to bring relief? You know, I mean, regular Americans are struggling to put gas in the vehicle. It's pain, all right. How is this guy not impeached already? I don't get it. How is he not? I mean, economy's in the tank. You got inflation running away. No end in sight on that. Supply chain issues still. Got an energy crisis like no other. We're on the brink of World War III. Afghanistan debacle. And that's just a few things I was just thinking about. I mean, it's unreal. It's unreal. I don't understand it. I could use really bad words, but you know, I'm not going to. Okay, I got to talk about this. The Guidestones are no more. All right. Y'all might have seen the story already. It's been big news, of course. Apparently, it happened about 4 a.m. local time here in Georgia, North Georgia. This happened in Elberton. It's about not far from where we are right here, where we live. It's about an hour ride from here. It's about a 40-minute ride from Athens, Georgia. And now, I've seen this place. I've seen it. We went to visit it and to see it. I don't know. It's been some years ago. But at the time, I had not heard much about it. But I was curious, and we went to see it. And yeah, it's just weird. It's creepy weird. All right. It's almost like I wished I hadn't gone to see it. But we were kind of in the area anyway, so we decided to stop. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But and you can Google and look at it more in detail or what it used to look like. But just some history. It is a granite monument, or was a granite monument. It was erected in about 1980, and it's been referred to as America's Stonehenge. They were astronomically aligned. And they consist of writings on there, or did consist of writings in 8 modern languages. And they really just the highlight of it is a globalist. It's like a globalist 10 Commandments, okay? And it's pushing the globalist agenda. And this thing was erected in 1980. Think about that. But it's definitely a globalist agenda. It's replacing God. It talks about limiting the human population to certain numbers. It's all about replacing God. God is not mentioned in it. It's not included. And I know this morning we were hearing about it. Mrs. Dawg was like, "You sure the Almighty didn't just send a lightning bolt down and knock that thing out?" Mm-hmm. And it makes you wonder. I've seen the video on, there's a short video. If I can find it again, I'll link it here. But I'm also going to link an article that talks a lot about that, about the whole thing anyway, and a lot of information about it. But when I was watching the video, it's about a minute long, maybe not even that, that I guess a cam, I guess, that they had out there that apparently shows the explosion of when it destroyed part of this monument. Now, since then, now that video looks a little weird to me, a little sketchy. I don't know what to believe, especially these days, right? It's definitely been destroyed, though. It was partially destroyed, like I said earlier this morning. Since in the last few hours, we did see on the news where crews have gone out and went ahead and just for safety reasons have destroyed the rest of it. So it's all down now. So I say good riddance. About time. Should have, could have happened a long time ago. But yeah, it makes you wonder. Did God take care of this directly or indirectly? Through somebody else, maybe. But yeah, it's like the good guys won, global 0. Now, it's early in the second quarter of that game. And we know there's a lot left of that game going on. And it's ongoing, as we know. A lot of plans. But God will not be mocked. He will not be mocked. Share your thoughts on it. I know you will. I have a really good verse. These days, everything just seems so, I don't know, out of control is the best way I can put it. It's almost every day we hear of violence, random or not, or planned, random, you name it, anywhere. I saw somewhere in Atlanta today a shooting out in the Publix supermarket parking lot. So can't go to the grocery store without packing and looking out for yourself and your family. Gas stations almost every day. I saw a video over the weekend about, and I forget the city now. It was one of the large cities. I want to say out west somewhere. I can't remember. It might have been Chicago, actually, where cops are trying to control a big crowd. This was July 4th evening, and there was a lot of fireworks being shot off. They're blocking traffic, chaos. So there's police cars there, and these people, this crowd was firing fireworks directly at the cop cars, damaging the police cars. And they're just backing off. The police cars are just backing off, letting them do it. Hello? That's just symbolic to me of there's no consequences. Now, what does this do? This emboldens the crowd, okay? You should have seen this. They just kept running after it. They really felt emboldened. Then when the cops' cars started to back off, the crowd really grew. Talk about symbolic. Really. I was amazed. I just shook my head watching that. Anyway, I know I'm droning on, but 2 Timothy. Now, I forget who this was. Somebody in the comments mentioned this passage in my last video, I believe. But 2 Timothy chapter 3, first part of chapter 3, really good. It says, "But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people." Well, that's pretty plain. That's pretty straightforward, I would say. Pretty straightforward. All right. Again, share your thoughts. Let's be aware. Let's take care. And God bless y'all. Talk to you soon.